Good to know. Oh no. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Oh no. Oh no. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings could be enabled. No. No, I don't want spoilers. What are you, nuts? By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, hang on a second. Highly disturbing content. Hang on a second. Wait. Wait a second. Wait, okay, hang on. Let me do this real quick. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Rick Games. Welcome back. Just welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Okay. I downloaded Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, which is supposed to be the nice version of Doki Doki Literature Club. This says Doki Doki Literature Club. Am I about to play Doki Doki Literature Club and not Doki Doki Literature Club Plus? Because there was a lot of warnings in front of this one. Like, a lot. Like, this is going to be disturbing. We're just going to let you know this is going to be messed up. I know what happens in Doki Doki Literature Club. The surprises have been spoiled for me. I've never played it, but I've seen enough people play it. It's been out for years. People have been talking about this and stuff. I've seen some of my favorite content creators play this. Oh boy. Well, we'll find out as soon as we get into it, pretty much. Do I want to do this? I wanted to play the plus one. I don't know what happens in the plus one, but I've heard it's very nice and sweet and kind and lovely. What's in settings? Oh no. Okay, what's in exit? Return to the desktop. What? I'm sorry, what? Root. Side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. To get all 6 side stories, try writing poems for different characters and view it. Okay. No. No. Stop. No, don't play the music. I'm not asking. Stop. Oh, no. Well, why can't I play the plus? Are you kidding me? Do I have to play it all the way through to get the plus? You know what? Salvato! Oh, man. All right, we're doing it. Screw it. I tried. I tried. Please enter your name. All right. Rock Gams. Yeah, this is the original game. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Alright, I'm going to go through this. I know everything that's going to happen, but I'm not going to spoil anything. Just to let you know, it goes down. It goes down. Stick with it if you haven't seen it. You're about to be taken on a very weird ride. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. I'm going to give them such weird voices. Don't even.
But I caught you this time.
Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Rock Games.
Yes, I know I put in Rock Games instead of Rick Games. I was being silly. If people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in it to be mean even if you wanted to.
I'm going to regret this voice. I'm already feeling it. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, Rock Games, have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club?
I told you already, I'm not...
Oh, I told you already. I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I'll club you to death, though. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hell yeah! I've got the power of God and anime on my side.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
What is a NEET? I'm sure that stands for something. I am not up on today's lingo, or the lingo of 10 years ago, or whenever this game came out.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself... I'm looking at the audio capture and it's so messed up. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Chewing carefree gum in this carefree world. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much... You sound like you hate this girl, sir. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. Look at all these classmates. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sierra wants me to check out some clubs. And some bars, and some hip dancing disco scenes, whatever. I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Of course.
Hello?
Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom.
I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Oh, Minnie.
Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Books are for fools! Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please!
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes, let's go!
Jesus. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Oh, sir, I've been there. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. You know, classrooms. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
What up, bitch? Hey everyone, the new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member. Don't ever talk about my member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. Why not? It's a pleasure meeting you. I'm Girl 1. Sayori always says nice things about you. This is already going to be hell, I can tell.
Seriously? You brought a boy with a kill the atmosphere.
Nah, that's not her voice. What's her voice going to be?
Guys, seriously.
Okay, something like that.
Hey, Rock Games, what a nice surprise.
Why not?
Welcome to the club.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls who are in high school. Calm down. Well, you're also in high school, so I guess that's fine.
What are you looking
What? What? I gotta do the...
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
That can't be her voice. What's a good voice for girl 2? Little pink haired. I was trying to do like a lamb chop thing, but I think
if you want to say something, just say it. I really wanted to say something, just say it.
That's worse. Let's stick with that for now. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore her when she gets moody.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other guys.
I told him to ignore you, you bitch. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Rat Gams. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, longest hair ever. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monica. I cross my legs and hide my boner in my coat. Come
sit down, Rat Gams. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
No, that's terrible. That's a terrible voice for her. I smacked my hand. All right, what can be a good voice for her, man? That's going to...
Sorry, I get a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
She's Stone Cold Steve Austin, I guess. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. The closet? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Alright. What other voices do I do? Okay, are you ready? No, that's terrible. Okay, are you ready? Nope, that's terrible too. Okay, I could do like going upstairs. Okay, do that one. Okay, are you ready? You're a droopy dog now. Ta-da! I'm gonna spit all over the place. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn on with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. Yeah, you can't eat a cupcake without getting icing on your face. That's not possible. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The cupcake explodes in my face. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? What?
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. That's probably for the best. So I'm guessing this is like a senpai and what's the people that follow around senpais? I forget what they're called. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I can't do like a lot with that voice. I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not... You son of a...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Aw, we made her happy. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. The people's eyebrow?
So what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Alright. Well, we'll make sure you'll feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, like every book you've ever read.
This is really made for people who don't read.
But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow with this club before we graduate. But everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
That voice is ridiculous. Can somebody else come up with a voice for her, please? Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monaco must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Rock Gabs, what kind of things do you like to read?
Alright, I gotta tone that voice down. Oh my god. Sorry. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about Yuri? Yuri. You're Yuri.
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Alright, now it just sounds like Dauber from Coach.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story...
Sorry, I'm sucking too much oxygen and I'm not breathing properly.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Like Where's Waldo? Stuff like that. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
You mean a twist? Yeah, movies and TV do that too, dude. I don't know. I mean, I guess books did it first.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Uh-oh. I read a horror book once. I desperately grabbed for something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Rock Gams!
Really? I wouldn't expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, wuss.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing too much oxygen or lack thereof. Changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, sorry. Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind, sir. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence.
It's her, man. Every time I do that voice. It takes so much breath to do her voice.
The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems!
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Alright, I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll share all of them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
Plus, I don't know.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Alright, isn't that right, Rock Games?
Monica smiles warmly once again. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, excuse me, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have the other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
Red Games!
Oh my god, you're all sinking! You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision with a boner like this? I mean, like this. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Everybody up! There you go! One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yeah, I'm so happy!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment.
God damn it! What the hell, Yuri? I swear to God, you're not boring. It's your voice takes a lot of oxygen.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Rock Gams, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. All right.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey, Rock Gams, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay!
With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and this one. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Sure it will, buddy. Keep thinking that. Life hasn't beaten him down to his knees yet. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Let's write it! Hell yeah! Oh, I got my notebook. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Are you sure about that? Alright, who do I like the most? Is that Sayori or Monica on the far left? Okay. Who do I like the most? Alright. I don't know. That's a great question. They all have good qualities and bad qualities. I like doing Sayori's voice the most, so I'm gonna do that one. Okay, what would she like? Not Climax! What is wrong with you? What would she like? Starscape? Starscape. Oh, no. Yuri liked that one. Lucky, Marriage, Melancholy, Waterfall, Defeat, Skirt, Childhood, Strawberry. Strawberry. Oh, God, I'm keep on picking the wrong ones. Anime, Vacation, Scars, Peaceful. There we go. Joy. Yeah. Puppy. Oh, damn it. Philosopher, Sugar, Skipping. Entropy, Pout, Milk, Sing, Alone. She seems like she would sing. Yep. Silly, Uncanny, Embrace, Forgive, Email, Question, Destiny, Love, Play. Yeah! Lust, Passion, Captive, Extraordinary, Calm, Nightgown, Socks, Imagination, Wonderful, Twirl. Twirl. Ah, damn it. Heaven Sent, Hope, Breathe, Memories, Clouds, Tears, Marshmallow, Suicide. What? Intellectual Existence. Marshmallow. Ah. Cute, Pain, Unstable, Unrequited, Kiss, Laugh, Shopping, Incapable, Unrestrained, Despise. Damn it! She didn't like the word cute earlier, so I figured it wouldn't be her. Rose, Together, Summer, Games. Games. Smile, Whisper, Contamination, Dark, Papa, Dance. Dance. Covet, Raindrops, Ambient, Uncontrollable, Landscape, Whistle, Sunset, Valentine, Massacre, Cheeks. Cheeks? Alright, Amazing, Awesome, Misfortune, Melody, Promise, Inferno, Special, Horror, Shiny, and Jumpy. Jumpy, huh? Bliss, Hair, Atone, Pleasure, Heartbeat, Disown, Tragedy, Color, Friends, and Chocolate. Let's go with Friends. Yeah. Comfort, Judgment, Hop, Lazy, Daydream, Sparkle, Fireflies, Incongruent, Meager, or Wrath. Let's say Hop. Universe, Headphones, Rain Cloud, Insight, Giggle, what? Kawaii? Kawaii? The hell is that? Precious, Party, Peace. Damn it! Death, Disaster, Extreme, Feather, Electricity, Lollipop, Bunny, Vanilla, Sweet, Infinite, Sweet, Hopeless, Anger, Eternity, Depression, Fester, Nature, Tenacious, Poof, Cheer, or Pure, there we go, Ribbon, Whirlwind, Adventure, Vertigo, Parfait, Essence, Vivacious, Prayer, Jump, and Crimson. Ugh! Music, Nibble, Broken Status, Boop. Boop! Kitty? Lipstick? None of them are wearing lipstick. Boop. Damn it. That was all Natsuki. That's the worst. Well, no, Yuri would have been the worst voice to do. I'm talking about. Alright.
Hi again, Rockams. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Alright.
No, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I guess I didn't go to school. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Rock Gams.
See, now every time I see the word Yuri, I want to yawn.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Damn, threaten me? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys. Rock Gams always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room, burying pets, everything.
Don't yawn.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Fuck. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Rock Gams can become good friends too.
Sayori.
Huh?
Nothing, I guess. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into.
Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what did I do?
Man. It's killing me, Yuri.
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess it means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
All right. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. You know, 'cause you're stupid. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much and being incredibly stupid. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this eventually on the back of my toilet. I enthusiastically take the book and put it on the back of my toilet.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace on the back of your toilet. Just keep it on the back of your toilet and read it when you're dumping out. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Here we are in the closet, I guess. Why that wipe to the same screen? Man, it looks like nobody wants to be bothered today, or to be even bothered to show up. I slump down into the nearest desk. Could be any of them. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? What am I just supposed to whack off? I could start whacking off. I wonder if that would get me some attention. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. but I really wanted to dump out and read this. I'm really feeling a little too tired to read. What? I could probably fall asleep right now. I closed my eyes and ended up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. You know, books. We'll show them books. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We're all idiots. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Like porn.
That doesn't solve the problem, though.
What do you mean?
Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, no one will come into the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come in, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. We can do that thing that you said about them being creative and smart and not dumb.
What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this.
That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What? Food? What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cupcakes!
Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
Ah, you're right! Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it.
Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. I create poops there.
Cupcakes it is then. Alright. Oh no.
I'm hungry.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself.
No, shut up! I said I'm hungry. I'll fight you.
I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all to do anything, ever, besides whack off, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I pluck them out of her head and wear them around my neck. Ah! I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair.
Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. Fuck you. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. That's down the hall.
Holy God, do I want to join a napping club. Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know? You'll need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glanced over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard.
It's true, though.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's what I do best.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
That's none of your business. It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. I'm touching my fingers together in a cute way. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Huh?
Sayori glances around at herself.
How is it written all over me?
You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here.
Huh?
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this.
My hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I try to wipe off the stain with my fingers.
But nobody would ever notice that.
Of course they would. No one's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Here, let me suck it off. I'll suck that toothpaste stain right off your collar for you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
Hey, you meanie.
And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why don't you think you have a boyfriend yet? Wow, dude! For real? You're just reading her like a book. Is this the Read Sayori Club?
That's super mean.
It really is. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Hello?
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Why do you think it's hard to close? You're in high school, dude, and you're touching your friend's breasts. Why do you think this is weird? Does this thing even fit you properly?
It did when I bought it, but then I got boobies.
If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It means my boobs got bigger again.
I knew it. I knew that's where this was going. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so... why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that?
But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all.
Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Phew, that's so much better.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around.
So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right?
What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing?
Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And if you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway, so that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Eh? You want to know about when I got my first period?
No, Sayori, Jesus.
I didn't say anything embarrassing, jeez.
Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. You slob.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine, fine. It's a deal.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
Oh, but I was joking that time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Ah! Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?
Yay! Rock Gams, I can't wait to read yours.
Yeah, same. I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I totally forgot. Yeah, I wrote one. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. I'm getting stuffy. Excuse me. And there was a hair on that one. Wonderful. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. I reach into my bag. Who wants one from my sack? I'm going to show it to Sayori. She's my friend. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing this with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. That's what I said!
Oh my goodness! This is so good, Rock Gams!
Huh?
I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer!
Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it?
Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Rock Games poem. And that makes it feel extra special. Like I could feel your feelings on it. You jizzed on this, didn't you?
Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Why? Why did I make myself laugh with that one? You're so weird, Sayori.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me how cute, how you're really part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
See? It's just like I said before, Rock Gams. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only real good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you read my poem too. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Oh, I get to read it.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away already day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. But if it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Wow, it's really good. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
You did not. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It's just that I hate it and I want it to die. It came out nice. Or how should I put it? Shitty. It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were so late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
What did Monica do? I guess start a club, but yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. All right. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's see what Monica thinks.
Hi, Rock Gams. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. All right. Don't be afraid to bring these up, okay?
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
All right. Don't worry, Rock Gams. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem.
I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Is that so?
You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sort of things in common.
Well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different.
Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem.
You sure you're not reading into it too much?
I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. What a bitch. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a gentle kind of feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too?
Yeah, that's totally unexpected.
Well, to each their own, and you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I like to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or everything. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What?
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk deep stuff about like that. What? Because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try too hard to make perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tie it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So you move your hand and you go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. I'm Monica. Aren't I great?
Oh, God. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop here. This game is going to wreck my voice. It's going to be fantastic. I'm going to love it. Woo-wee! All right, we're just getting involved here, man. Strap in. It's going to get nuts. For right now, please hit that like button. Subscribe to Rick Games. Helps me out a lot when you do that. And check out the annotations at the end of the video for more videos that I've done. And next time on Rick Games, leave something down in the comments. Let me know who your favorite girl is. Is it Natsuki? Is it Yuri? Is it Sayori? Or is it just Monica? We'll find out next time on Rick Games. Bye.